Hi, I'm Sean Hessinger, and this is Small Biz in 15, the show where we bring you small business success in 15 minutes or less. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the show. We've all heard how AI is creating new opportunities for small business owners. On today's show, James Clift, CEO and founder of Durable, shows us how AI can build a website for your new service business in just 30 seconds. Don't believe us? Stay tuned. So James, just to get started, what exactly does Durable do for small business owners, especially solopreneurs?
Our goal with Durable is to allow anybody to turn their skills into a business in the shortest amount of time possible. So essentially, we're like a business in a box for a solo business owner. So if you have a skill you want to sell as a business, we give you a website, invoicing, CRM, financial tools, essentially everything you need to run your whole business under one login is our goal.
When we talk about AI, what does that mean? I mean, in non-technical terms.
Yeah, so we've always had a website builder within our product, but what we found is that starting from scratch is actually still really challenging for a new business owner. You have to figure out like what my name is, what marketing copy should I write, what pages do I need, what images should I use. So essentially, what we're using AI for is to build the first version of your website for you in 30 seconds. So you don't have to think about it. All you have to do is give two inputs: is your location, your name, and your business category. And we'll build a website for you. And then from there, you can regenerate it. So you can try as many times as you like to get something you really like, or you can just create an account and then edit it from there. So I think what we found is that the speed is really important, and just giving someone something to look at. I think people are a lot better at editing than creating from scratch. So that's been really cool. It's like the results are pretty cool. And then, yeah, you have something you can start with and like, hey, this is like great. Go out there, talk to some customers and start selling, as opposed to spending all the time finagling through a website builder. And like, it's not that important. Just get something out there that looks good and then get a customer, and then you can change that later. So what we're really trying to do is like just make it way faster to launch your business.
That's fascinating. Let me back up on something you said. You need three things:
location, your name of your business, and we give you some names as well that you can choose from, and then just your business category. So what kind of business that you're in.
You're ready to get started.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, we've got to see this, I think, at this point in action. Can you give us a little demonstration of how it works? Building a website in 30 seconds. Wow.
Definitely. Let's get started here. So get started. I'm in Vancouver. We're actually suggesting businesses too. So if you don't know what you want to do, we'll give you some suggestions. But let's go with personal training. I'll start my personal training business. We pull some images already. We'll generate some business names. Here we go. Toned and trimmed. That's pretty good. I'll stick with that. All about fitness. Let's go with fitness forever. And then here we go. Essentially, we're building a website right now. So we're picking images. We're adding services, adding a lead capture form, writing a paragraph about the business. And then you're done. So you've got a website here with images, text, different list of services here, contact form, and then an About Us page as well.
And I guess you tweak some of those. You can tweak some of that, but I mean,
yeah, you can rebuild, you can restyle, you can change your colors here, change your font pairing. But yeah, it's pretty fun. You can try like a bunch of different businesses here. I like car mechanics, a good one too. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Jim's Auto Shop. Yeah, so we do a testimonial here, services. And then from there, once you have your kind of your placeholder copy here, you can just simply create an account, log in, and then you have your editor as well. So
no, and then you'd be able to tweak it.
Exactly, yeah. And we've actually built in a lot of the editing and the AI within the platform as well. So once you're in the editor, you can just change all the stuff here, but you can also regenerate it based on the AI. So you can say, hey, like, I don't like the subtext. we'll generate it again for you. So just giving people something to work with, right? Instead of trying to figure it out from scratch. So yeah, that's the basics of the AI generator and platform.
That's incredible. And it has some features, you said, too. Give us a little tour around this thing here.
Yeah. So once you built your site, you've got your website here, but we've got a full platform essentially. So you've got a CRM, so you can keep track of all your customers in one place. Actually, I'll go to my logged in account here, just because it's got more stuff in it. So you've got your money accounts, your account balance. You can set a monthly revenue goal. Got a list of all your invoices here, and then link to your website analytics. Essentially everything you need to run your business under one login. So it's quite a robust CRM. But yeah, so we fully sync with your email. So all your communication with customers is in one place. You've got your customer profile here. You've got your customer ratings. You can add notes about your customers. Invoicing, there's the financial tools. So we actually issue credit cards for your business expenses. You can automatically track your expenses and tie that to your invoicing. Marketing automation tools. We're actually building some cool stuff around like ad generation as well. So you can create the copy for your business ads and your profiles on Google My Business and stuff like that. But yeah, essentially it's supposed to be the one place to run your whole business for a solo business owner.
Let me ask you about, I mean, I think you've already answered this question a little bit, but I think when people hear about this kind of automation, the first thing they think about is maybe customization. I think you've mentioned a little bit about how much you can tweak it. I mean, can you give us an idea of the variety of work that can be produced?
Yeah, of course. So you can have your own images. We've got different options for banner headers as well. So we've got like one customer here is like executive recruiter. So it looks really different, right, than the other sites. But yeah, you can really customize kind of how you want the site to look. Here's one for a copywriting firm. So this is one that's been built with our platform as well. Here's a backcountry skiing guide. Here's a construction firm. So yeah, there's just like a lot. There's an event production. So this is like a DJ and event production company. So I think the variety is one thing that's super interesting to us, that we do have this wide of a range of business that's using the platform. And I think the way to narrow it down is, are you delivering a service and are you a solo entrepreneur? And that's really who we're focused on. Because if you have a big team, then obviously you'll hire someone, pay thousands of dollars for a website. But when you're like one person and you're going from job site to job site or event to event, like you just don't have time to sit down and like go build something on your phone on Squarespace or Wix or something. It just takes too long, and it's a tedious process. So we're trying to make it really easy and really flexible for anybody to start and grow their business using us.
What about SEO? What about usability?
We baked all that in as well. So my last business was actually primarily grew through SEO. So that's pretty important to me to make sure that our websites do the same. So we've also used AI for a lot of that. So generating the things that are important with SEO. One is the narrowing of the focus. So are you what type of business in what city? So most of our services are local. So that's the best way to start. Okay, I'm a local business. So I have my keywords that are around that. So my title tags, my descriptions, my different pages. The websites have to load really fast. So page speed is really important for us as well. And then we actually help you create your other business listings. So for marketing, if you're like a local service business, you'll build a Google My Business page. You'll build a Facebook page. So we're generating all the copy for that as well. And we're making it all really SEO friendly.
What's the domain when you put this up? Do you have a domain first? Do you get a domain and then you say, okay, I have a domain. Now I need to build a website and now I can use this tool?
Yeah. So right now you can use either a durable subdomain or you can use your own custom domain. That process is like the worst user experience on the internet is domain names. So we're launching our own domain name purchasing in the next few weeks here, because that's something that Yeah, so you can just buy your domain through Durable. We'll set up all the records for you, so you don't have to worry about all the like redirects and A records and pointing. Like I've walked enough customers through that in the last week. I'm like, okay, we got to solve this. It's just the worst user experience.
Yeah, because I mean, I think a lot of people don't, I mean, no offense, but I don't think a lot of people want a subdomain. That's why a lot of people steer away from some products. So probably before this video is very old, you'll probably already have the means to buy a domain name too while you're doing it.
We have a free plan, but also the subscription plan. We're going to include the domain name for free there as well.
So that is my next question, as you might imagine, because you just said spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on a web design. So the $1 million question is, how much does all this cost? I mean, obviously there's a free version, but.
Yeah, good question. We're still finalizing our exact pricing, but it's going to be a free plan that gets you your website. The entire website suite is going to be free. And then for the rest of the tools to run your entire business, it'll be less than $50 a month. So really trying to come in at, a pretty like no-brainer price point for sure.
You're going to get the website. There's going to always be a free version where you can just mock up a website. But if you want the extra tools, you mentioned CRM and other things, you're going to have to pay additional for that.
Yeah, and how we look at it is the website, we want you to build that, get it out to some people, get some customers in. And then when you have a paying customer, $40 a month is a pretty good business expense. But before you have that, we just want to prove that, okay, yeah, you can actually go get a customer, go make your first sale, make some money, and then you can start investing in a lot of the tooling that you will need eventually too, right? So like CRM is a great way to manage all your customers. You're going to need an invoicing tool when you're making revenue. The financial features are just, really nice to keep your business and personal finances separate. So we really just want to like lower the friction of starting a business and letting you just do it as a side hustle while you have your job. Just like try something out, try a new idea, just make it a little bit more creative and fun and not this really stressful, complicated where you have to go, oh, I got to register my LLC and I don't know what state to do, like all these complexities. Like, no, just build a website, get a customer, and you have a business. And then all the rest of it, you'll figure out as you go. But that's really the only thing that matters is getting your first customer and your first revenue in the door.
I was fascinated by the financial part of it in particular. Now, how is the information added in there? You just add it in as you make sales?
All the financial stuff is automated. So if you're using our invoicing tool, and you're recording your revenue, that will go into your financial dashboard. And then your expenses, if you're using your durable credit card. So basically, all your revenue goes into your financial account. You can either pay that out to a personal bank account or keep that in there and use that credit card or that business debit card for your expenses. So you can kind of say, hey, I made $1,000 this first month. I want to allocate $500 to pay out and then $500 for expenses. And then all your expenses on that card will just be automatically tracked. So if we have your revenue, your expenses, we can tell your profit basically. So in an ideal world, you actually don't need a lot of the bookkeeping, the additional services. It's simply like, how can we automate the kind of the tediousness of accounting and bookkeeping? And then by tax season, you just can print out, okay, I've got all my revenue, expenses, and like fees. And let's just file our taxes. And hopefully we can automate that too in the future. Our invoicing, you can accept credit cards, Apple Pay, and then a wire transfer as well as ACH. And then the financial account. It's basically a checking account that holds your cash or holds your money. And then you have a debit card that you can spend it through. So it's like replaces your business banking account essentially. And is a lot less expensive and easier to use.
Shudder to ask this question, but I will ask it because I'm hoping I'm not uncovering a problem that you haven't solved yet. But the one question that occurs to me is e-commerce businesses. Would this work with an e-commerce business? Because you're not really invoicing somebody for that.
Yeah, so we don't work with e-commerce businesses. Yeah, our goal is service businesses only, and we want to stay focused on that. Like there's another Canadian company, Shopify. They're pretty good at e-commerce. We're trying to do that, but for services.
Got it. And I think that those businesses, the ones you're talking about, service businesses, are the ones that struggle the most with automation. As somebody sitting and watching this video, James, how do I get started? I mean, how simple is it? What do I do first?
Yeah, go to durable.co, press the build your free website button, generate your site with AI in 30 seconds, regenerate it if you want to, and then sign up, edit it, tweak it, share with a few friends, and hopefully you have a customer in your CRM the next day and you've got yourself a business.
And that's it for another episode of Small Biz in 15. Thanks again to James Clift, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. And please leave a comment and let us know what topics you'd like to see covered in future programs. For more small business news and tips, join us at smallbiztrends.com.